Aloha! Welcome to video number 1 of the Find Your Flow free workshop. Is your home energetically clogged? In this video, you will discover 4 ways that your home and your life may be blocked. I'm Julen, a Feng Shui expert and psychic, and the founder of the Love Your Life Initiative, a VIP group coaching program which helps you stop spinning your wheels and second guessing your decisions and start taking action with clarity and confidence to truly love your life. Did you know that your home collects stuck energy just like it does dust and dirt? It also holds on to energy from things that have happened in the space in the past. Today, I'm sharing with you 4 ways that your home may actually be keeping you stuck or blocking your flow. So let's dive right into this. The first flow blocker is predecessor energy. This can be caused by someone that lived in the home prior to you, and maybe they went through some difficulties. Maybe they went through a divorce or a bankruptcy. Perhaps someone even died in the home. I'll give you an example from a client of this last one. I had a client that came to me because she was unable to sell her home. So in this case, she was trying to sell her home. And what had happened is her husband had committed suicide in the space. So even though that's not something they had to disclose, people could feel the energy of that, super sad energy in the space, right? And so the home was on the market for 3 years and never sold. Like, they didn't get any offers in that time. So she was referred to me by another client of mine. I did a space clearing, and it was remote. The home was on the East Coast of the United States, and I'm in Hawaii. So I did the space clearing remotely. And what ended up happening is, after I cleared the space, she actually sold the home within 30 days, so super fast. Plus, it cleared up some physical stuff that was going on for her as well. So lots of good things that happen in doing that clearing. But just to make the point that that energy hangs in the space, right? It stays in the space. Also, if your home has been vacant for a period of time before you moved in, there can be spirits hanging out there. They like to gravitate towards spaces that are empty. So that can also be problematic, right? And that can block your flow. So the second flow blocker is old negative energy stuck in your home from potentially past arguments, depression, painful experiences, anything like that. The home, hangs on to that energy. So I always say, when you have had an argument in the home, there's been a fight in the home, or someone's been really sick in the space, to clear it, right? So the remedy for the first 2 blocks, flow blocker number 1 was predecessor energy. Flow blocker number 2 is old negative stuck energy in the space. So the remedy for those 2 blocks is a good space clearing. And I will put a link to a video below that gives you some ideas or ways that you can do this yourself. I also obviously do space clearing as well as teach it in my Love Your Life program. So those are the first 2 blockers. The third flow blocker, something that your home may be involved in and blocking your flow, is walkways. So this includes the path that leads to your home, and also kind of the path that leads to your front door, and then also walkways within your home. So let's first talk about the front door. So the pathway to the front door is important because the front door of your space is where all of the energy comes to you, all of the opportunities come to you. You've probably heard me talk about this in other videos. If you haven't, I'll post a link to some of those below. And this walkway needs to be clear. So you don't want to have bushes overgrown. You want it to be a nice, pleasant walkway. Nothing tripping anybody up, like no like uneven sidewalks or things that are, you know, sort of sitting on the sidewalk. Sometimes people do that with pots or plants, and it's like you have this little narrow space to walk through. So you want to make sure that that's clear and open. So that's kind of the first walkway. The second walkway would be within your actual home. So I would encourage you to take this action, go through your home, walk through your home with an eye towards anything that is blocking the walkway. So typically we like to have like, you know, I think it's like 3 feet essentially when you're, you know, walking through. If you're in a you know, obviously a living room or something like that, you want to have some more wide open spaces, but just walk through your home and see like what trips you up, what's in your way. I remember going to a client's home at one time, and they had in the hallway, they had bookshelves. And a bookshelf at the end of the hallway that was sort of blocking the doors to the 2 rooms at the end of the hallway, and then even some bookshelves in the hallway. So it was like made it very, very narrow and just felt super claustrophobic to me. So that's an example of how the walkways might be blocked. And sometimes it's furniture that's placed in an odd position, right? Where it's kind of like you have to walk around the furniture to get through the space kind of thing. So look for that. That's a clue. Okay, so on to the fourth flow blocker in your home, and that is clutter. I can't talk about blocking flow without talking about clutter, right? Because clutter is stuck energy. It's often heavy. It can lead to weight gain. It can lead to health issues. And having too much stuff or not having your stuff organized is something that can definitely block your flow. And I'm going to put a link to a few videos below that share some videos and blogs. I have some blogs on this as well that share ideas for handling the clutter, right? So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to get notified when I post new videos, especially because I'm doing this Find Your Flow workshop. There's going to be 2 more videos and then a masterclass. So again, this video is the first in a series of 3 videos that I'm sharing to help you find your flow. And then there will be a masterclass that will kind of tie it all together and give you even more around finding your flow. So you can register now actually to save your spot for the Find Your Flow masterclass. There are 2 dates that I'm offering, and there's a link in the description below to register for that masterclass. The attendance is limited, so I don't have space for everyone to attend those sessions. So I would encourage you, if you're interested in that, to go ahead and register now, and then you'll get reminders prior to that session. It will also be recorded so that you'll be able to watch it if you do happen to miss it or can't make one of the times that is available. So much love and light to you. See you tomorrow on the next video to help you find your flow.